Hello guys, and welcome to episode 55 of my Empire Total War campaign playing as Great Britain on very hard difficulty. Today we are continuing after beating back Sweden at Hanover, and we're looking to maybe go all the way and take Copenhagen. That would be very nice. Then we can maybe move on to Stockholm afterwards and maybe just destroy Sweden on the land. That'd be great, because then it sort of takes away a lot of the threat that they present. So let's go ahead and chase down these guys. We have a pretty simple battle here, but I am going to take it onto the battle map. The idea will be to bait the infantry into an infantry on infantry engagement that we will outnumber them in. Then we need to isolate their cannons and kill them off as well. I could potentially just have a couple units on each flank, just try and get behind them so that they can engage the cannons. It really does depend on how the battle pans out. So my main idea here is just to have all of the high numbers dudes being like the 3 rank lines in the mid. Let's just have them back a little bit for now, and then we'll have the rest of the guys sort of on the flanks. So I'll put these guys into like a group. These guys can all be in a group. Probably not the cannons though. The cannons need to come out of the group and probably be their own group. Let's make sure these are spread out fully. Not entirely sure about this shrubbery and whether or not it's good to sort of sit in. I'm probably better off deploying my cannons on the right by the looks of things, as they will have much better shots from up here.
Troop, unlimber! Troop, unlimber!
Yeah, that'll do. These guys. Oh, we're missing one. There they are. They can be group 4. I don't normally use groups like this, but let's just take them out of that group because it's being annoying. Okay, lovely. We'll have my general just chill out back here somewhere, and that's good. We're good to go. Right, they have actually backed up quite a way. Are they going to move towards us? I feel like they're actually moving away, aren't they? Well, one thing we can do, maybe try and take advantage of this wall that they've left us. We'll start marching on that. I'm going to get my cannons to limber up, and then we will send these guys around the flank. Let's take them out of these groups. It's like locked formation groups, and I don't really want that, so we'll just have to do it manually. Right, if my cannons are limbered, we will roll them forwards. My dudes are taking a little bit of damage from the cannons, but not too much. I think these 4 lines engaging this 1 regiment of foot will start to make them come towards us. Just speed things up again. Get tucked up to that wall. Very nice. Right, we will unload our artillery. As long as they keep firing at my infantry, I should just be able to target their artillery. And we should take it out. We did a lot of damage to those cannons. Coming at us with the cav. Kind of awkward. I think we just charge in there. These guys can just run away. And unfortunately, it looks like they're getting stuck in for no apparent reason. That was a bit bad for me anyway. Make sure we shoot them down. Kill them off. Don't want no horses attacking my cannons. How dare they? Alright, meanwhile my front line is just being taken a beating, so we're going to need to do something about that now. It was completely suicide charged my cannons, which is annoying. It seems to have been quite effective, which is even more annoying. Some of these guys get out of the way. Alright, time to have our men continue on the flanks, I think. It's going to stop these guys from firing. We're going to have to just move forwards. The cavalry's dealt with, so there's that done. It looks like they're gonna maybe force me to engage in melee here, because they're otherwise just gonna canister me in the face, which would be quite awkward. Yep, there we go. Alright, that's not too bad. Let's just line up like so. These Swedes, man, certainly get the better of me. Those guys have engaged the cannons and are being routed, so there's that. just need to engage these guys as well. I think we just charged them, right? We outnumber them. We're coming in from all sides. We just go. There's absolutely 0 point in being canistered in the face. There we go. Stop these cannons from firing. Probably lost way more men than I needed to. But that is job done. We have kind of slaughtered them there, so that's going to be a heroic victory. And we'll wipe out the army, so that's good. It'll take them a while to rebuild that one, that's for sure. Actually, after that, I might be able to get peace with them. Maybe that'd be the way to do it. Because then that frees up all our trade. And then I can become very strong indeed. Request peace. I will require a technology for peace. Okay, maybe not. Let's just request a peace treaty. Never mind. Okay, time to go take Denmark then. Let's move on round. We'll take the college. We're just out of range to do so. But very good job by my leader there. I'll have a look at our other guys. We have this chap heading down. There's a potential he could take on these forces, but I'm a little bit worried about these warrior society. They could be quite annoying.
Your Majesty.
We are exempting from tax here. Can these guys jump in the army and it be okay? They can. Okay, so that's good. We'll do just that. Have this army head on round. Plan. Lovely. These guys will probably have to attack these men, I think. The amount of tribal gunners aren't a problem. The warrior society are the main issue. They do have ranged weapons though, so maybe not.
Sir, your orders?
Also, if I'm smart about how I engage, I should be fine. So let's go for that engagement, because killing off some of these Cherokee would be really good. It would make taking those settlements 100 times easier. Because when we attack the settlements, we're going to have to deal with their native garrison as well. And at least if we kill 5 units in this turn, they can only create a maximum of 2 next. I'm just a little bit concerned about how much damage these warrior society could potentially do. But as long as I play it smart, I think we'll be alright. And the best way for me to do it is just like line up like so, and then just create V's wherever they attack me. The trouble is we do have to advance upon them, but because they're natives I don't think they'll have canister, so that's okay. We are taking a little bit of damage from the old artillery, but not too much. Oh, let's just stop. Wow, those horsemen did a lot of damage. rather impressive. I killed 30 of my men in one volley. It's pretty insane. Alright, come on men, fire away. We can kill off those guys, that'd be fantastic. Oh, those bowmen. Those aren't actually very good in melee, are they? Maybe I could isolate those. Or we could just shoot them to death. I'm not entirely sure which is a better option. If we just spread out with our line infantry, we can have a go killing those. Tribal gunners are certainly dealt with, that's good. We got the shot off first, which is good. The only issue I have is like the reload time. But if we can have these guys fire whilst my other men are charging, then that's okay. I mean, if they want to. I mean, do you want to fire? Sure, okay, there we go. Lovely. So second rank, please. Alright, we won't have the last line fire just because I need to get up here. But these guys need to be careful about what they're doing. We could probably just line up in the face of these cannons actually and kill them that way. So one thing I'm going to look to do. Those bowmen though have been dealt with, which is nice. Bring over these chaps. Didn't take too much damage from that. Oh, we're not quite in range of those cannons. Let's just, yeah, we'll just shoot the crew off them. Because I don't want to, like, get too close to these Warrior Society before I have to. I'd much rather just have them surrounded, kind of like I'm doing now. Let's just shoot those guys in the back. It's fine. Yeah, we'll just shoot the crew off them. Lovely. That's job done. Did we take a shot there? We didn't. Okay, that's annoying. Stop those guys, stop those guys. Just don't want them to chase after them. I should probably put them all on guard mode, right? Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to close in on the chief's bodyguard here. Shoot at them. If we can take out the chief, that would be fantastic. I'm going to start firing at the Warrior Society. I don't think they're in range to attack us. They are gonna. Oh, I was gonna say they're gonna charge me. That would have been probably the correct thing to do, because at the moment they're kind of just dying for free. But I don't mind if they want to do that as well. I've just got them completely surrounded. I think they're just trying to make a point, maybe. Peaceful protest, and we're just gunning them down. We don't really want to engage these Warrior Society in melee, so I'm quite happy to just shoot them from range. Don't know why these guys are advancing. Maybe because of the hill?
Following orders.
Bit odd.
General staff.
Oh well. Move these guys across a bit more. So I might have these guys chase them. I love the way they've just ran into the middle of all my men. Right, that is fine. Let's just make sure we chase these guys down. We are kind of shooting our own dudes in the back a bit, but that's fine. We'll leave it there for the heroic victory. Really nice job. Didn't lose too many men. We were stood in front of the cannons for a little while, but like I mentioned, they are native artillery, so they didn't have canister, so it didn't really matter. That has kind of pushed them back in awkward places though, because
Forwards!
now they're going to go and attack like Williamsburg and stuff. It's awkward. We don't really have units there to stop them.
Ready for orders.
Maybe that wasn't a good idea after all.
Form line for battle.
I don't know. Anyway, we're going to continue with our old plan of just going for Tellico and Chicasa, because once we take those, we get control of the 13 colonies. They stop the war with the Pueblo. We can amass their forces and take back whatever we need to anyway. It's not like these settlements are worth a lot. Although saying that, this is 1,779, which is pretty good, and we're just about to finish the building there. So if they go ahead and take that in the next turn, I'm going to be really pissed. But we shall see. Let's have a look around in the meantime. I'm a little bit worried about the old Prussia attacking us. These guys need to be replenished at some point after a really scary battle with the pirates.
Your humble.
I think most of my armies are moved. Just this one that is not. And that one I tried to attack the Moroccans with, I think. But we couldn't. This fleet is repairing. That rake. He really needs to get towards Europe. Because we have a rake over here that's not really doing too much. I might have him just go and sit in Panama or something. Just so we're aware of what the garrison is. Anyone else we need to move? The Protestant missionary. He's already got his own path. Let's go ahead and end the turn.
I am.
So Prussia didn't declare war on us, which is nice. If they did, then we might have been in a bit of trouble. We are going to have our militia ready to kick the Swedes out of port, which will be good. No idea where that Savoy Navy is going, but it is really, really irritating. The Moroccans actually deciding to hit our trade as well. Williamsburg is going to come under attack. I think we're just going to take the auto-resolve. Never take the auto-resolve. Oh, what a joke. I just didn't want to have to fight that out manually. Whatever. I knew that would happen. God damn. Never auto-resolve, guys. Never, ever, ever. It's just baited by the game there. So hard. God damn. Alright. Wow, where the hell did those guys come from? That is insane.
Your orders, Your Majesty. Yes, sir. Your Majesty.
Alright, I think we just go and take this back.
Sound the call to battle. They are trapped.
And we definitely fight this manually. Actually, let's demand surrender. Alright, we get that back. Great. Let's fix that up. Oh, we've got like barely any cash. Just awkward. We use these guys to go and attack over here, I think. Actually, we could just go and take Chicasa, right? I'm not sure if they can reinforce from Teleco, though.
Your orders, Your Majesty.
What is this? It's a lot of warrior society.
The Lord.
We don't really have the men. At least our men are together. I think we just sort of consolidate. Let's go back to Charleston. We consolidate our forces. And then we go back. Right, the Theatre Royal. The success of his The Beggar's Opera has provided actor turned manager John Rich with enough capital to commission the building of a Theatre Royal in Covent Garden, so named as it stands on the site of an old Covent Garden partially redeveloped by Inigo Jones in the 1630s into piazza and church. At the same time, a royal charter has been issued for a fruit and vegetable market adjoining the same piazza. Presumably to keep the crowd supplied with ammunition if the production does not meet their standards. Okay. Trade route raided, of course. That's fine. Virginia was lost, but we took it back. New port emerges. Oh, that's nice. We actually have a use for York factory now. I think we'll go ahead and put a trading port there, but maybe not yet because it's a bit of a waste of money. Well, it's probably not a waste of money, but I probably have other stuff to spend the cash on. Like fixing up ships and stuff. Alright, that is fine. That is fine. That is fine. Okay. Right, back to Englandor. It's time to kick out the Swedes.
Forward.
Thank you very much. Give me my port back. We'll do the same here.
Prepare for war.
Thank you very much. Give me my port back. And that hasn't opened up the trade because they're still sitting on it, but at least it stops the buildings from being damaged in the future. Right, so that's where our cash went. I'm going to have to try and get across here, but I can't.
Battalions ready. By the awaiting further orders.
Why won't it let me?
Ready and awaiting
I
orders.
want to attack Copenhagen.
At the ready.
It's not like there's any ships in the way. I am 100% confused right now. Well then, I think what I'm going to do is actually just move this army to Hanover.
For cross
I'm going to have this one go and destroy their craft workshop. We're going to destroy this, and we're going to move back.
by the leg. Gathering supplies.
Drain their supplies. Right, let's be annoying like they are. The idea like that we had in North America has kind of been screwed. I could always bring over this army potentially to help us out, but this army's, or navy, sorry, is good to go. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and capture ourselves another couple galleons. Then we will take this navy to the Ivory Coast, destroy the Swedish trade fleet, capture more of their ships, drop off the galleons there, then go back and attack the Swedes in Europe. The Moroccans might get in the way in the meantime though, which could be quite awkward. What we're going to do though, since I want to capture both of the galleons, is we'll leave a couple of sloops in port. So let's grab all of them except from a couple of sloops. I might promote one of these guys to a general. Admiral, sorry. Let's move that guy over here. Lovely. And we'll take this navy and we'll go sink those pirates and, yeah, like I mentioned, move over to the Ivory Coast and so on. Can't believe that auto-resolve didn't go in our favour. It's just so irritating, it really is, because it's just completely delayed our attack on Teleco. Well, actually, what delayed our attack was the fact they had so many damn dudes in there. We need our dudes together in order to get the job done.
Sir, your orders?
Alright, let's jump into Panama. Agent detected. And try that again, please. Can we get peace with Sweden? No. Can we get peace with Poland and Lithuania? No. Wrath of Confederacy? There's like absolutely no reason why we should be at war. Sure. With that, I think I'm done for this episode because unfortunately it has been my time. In the next one, we'll attack those pirates, get that done. But until then, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.